Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Excuse me. Welcome to Colour Me Happy here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Company. My name's George Aiken, and for the next hour and a half, we are getting everything colouring. Yes, every Sunday we take a closer look at the world of colouring and the different kinds of techniques and the great products that we've got for you, including today, which is all about our water-based products. Loads of you excited for this, and we've got some great deals for you in this show. Now remember as well, you've got 20% off on the website on all your crafty storage items. We've got some great deals for you on storage as well in the show. Remember, you look after your items, they're going to look after you for a very long time, including your pens and ink pads. But we'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. But today, we're joined by the wonderful Andrew. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, George. It's nice to see you again.
I know, it's lovely. How are you doing, my good man?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Very excited. Now, I know you're very excited about this today, because colouring is your thing, isn't it? That was what you love to do most.
Oh, absolutely, George. Yeah, I love all things to do with colouring, whether it be using the Spectrum Noir colouring pencils, the alcohol markers, and also the tri-blend aqua markers, pens, and etc. So, and that's what we're going to be concentrating on today. It's going to be all things water. So, we've got some lovely not demonstrations, because I'm doing the demonstrations. These are the examples. So, we've got some using the tri-blend aqua markers, the bluebells, which is lovely, and also using here butterflies, and also using, as you can see, different coloured from our water markers, just to get that splattered effect, just to give that background a bit of texture, and also using the water reactive ink pads, which I'll be using in a demonstration with the mermaid there. And also, we've got on the show the sparkle pens, which is full of the ultrafine glitter, and that's been coloured in using all the pens from the range we have on today's show. Absolutely loads to get our teeth sunk into in this next hour and a half. Remember, if you want to get involved in the show, or maybe you've got some questions for myself and Andrew, get involved, comment below. Rachel's on the socials. Loads of you saying good morning. Lynn saying hi, George, Andrew, the CTV team, and the wonderful social superstar, the wonderful Rachel, and everyone. Hope you are well and having a good day so far. Craig, good morning from Arizona. Georgianne from Clearwater, Florida. Jennifer, it's her first time here. Jennifer Rumsby on Facebook. Welcome. What a day to join us on. And I've got to say a big happy birthday to the wonderful Becky Redican. It's her birthday today. Our wonderful presenter, Becky. Hello, happy birthday to you. Pam, good morning. Andrew, George from Central New York. Rosalind, good morning from Maryland. And good morning to everybody else who said hello today already. Loads of you getting in touch. Now, if you are brand new, listen, we've got some great deals for you, including this, the brand new starter kit. We've put this together kind of thing, a little bundle for you of all things watercolour. The water-based pen selection. You've got everything in there. You've got the 12 primary aqua pens in there with all those wonderful colours. Remember, with the dual tips, the brush and that wonderful fine tip as well. You've also got the tricolour aquacolor basics. You're saving yourself a great deal there. These are them here. You've also as well got the essential brights in your sparkles, and you've got your clear overlay sparkle pens as well. Saving yourself 25%. Now remember, you're going to pay £44.22 for that for $59.10, or if you like Jennifer, brand new, looking at what platinum price is, well, that's our way of saying thank you for you. It's our Club Inspire discount. Every time you shop with us, you get points, and the more points you have, the bigger your discount. Over 1,500 points in your account means you get 20% off, and you'll be paying that platinum price, which you see right there, £35, $38, $47.28, an extra 20% off. So nearly a half price saving. Wow. So, Andrew, we've got an array of products in this little bundle here. So what are we actually getting when we get this bundle? Well, George, as you said, we've got an array of different watercolour products from Spectrum Noir, and the first one we have is our aqua marker pens, and as you can see, they do come in, you've got the primaries, florals, nature, and they are a dual tip pen. So on, as you can see, you've got your brush nib, which I'll just show you there, which is really good for doing like your backgrounds, washes on a watercolor card, and then also you've got the fine ultra fine nib there, which is great for use for like this, like getting really detailed parts of your project. So I'll be using these pens in my first demo. But also we do have our tri-blend markers on the show, the aqua markers, and they're a bit different from our alcohol pens, because the alcohol pen, you get just one colour like red, and you get the dark, medium and light shade. But with these, you just get complementary colours, and because they're water-based, all our pen aqua are water-based, you're going to get a great fine blend from into the 3 colours. So, and these are just the brush, so you can use them straight onto the watercolour card, and there's the yellow and also a pinky red. There you go. And also we have our water reactive ink pads as well. I'll be using green topaz there, and these are great for blending in. So we've got colour families that all got different shades like of green or pink and loads of other colours, and they just blend in perfectly together to give that great blended in effect. Yeah. And also you do need to have watercolour card, which is perfect for using our aqua marker pens. And when you do use watercolour card, you do need to have the correct ink if you do use stamps, and that is the waterproof, the Finesse waterproof ink pads. And you can see it's waterproof, it says waterproof, but also if you want a quick glance, you can see that you've got a paintbrush, and so you know that this is going to be for your waterproof. If you're using, as with the water reactive, you've got a little dauber there, so you know it's going to be perfect for blending, creating backgrounds. So you can get flagstone, we've got flagstone, pebble, and jet black. So you've got so these are all the perfect tools you need to create the perfect watercolour projects.
Absolutely. A great collection and perfect for that brilliant introduction into watercolours. Remember as well, these great array of products. It's that watercolour card, great deals for you on that. I'll remind you of that later on. Remember, you can head to the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu. Click Shop the Show. You'll see myself and Andrew on the main homepage. Click Shop the Show and you can see our full range of products that we've got for you in this show. Remember that 20% off Select Story. I'll give you a little sneaky peek of that as well. Sarah saying my favourite show of the week, yay. And Sarah Kay on YouTube saying loving Andrew's shirt today, looking fabulous. Guys, great deals for you on storage. Again, we're starting off here with the ultimate pen storage tray. Now, these are essential for looking after your aqua pens. Now, I'm going to do this, they're all going to fall out. However, these are your single clear trays. So if I do that, you can see your single clear tray there for you. These are priced at £4.79, $6.79, our most popular storage option at the minute. Now remember, they do stack on top of each other, and I'll show you that shortly with our other one, and you're going to be able to use these pens to get your clear, easy access to whatever you're going to be using in them. Whatever colour you've got, maybe you can store your families in there, whatever you've got inside, it's going to be nice and quick and easy storage. You look after your pens, they're going to look after you. Now, it's very important to remember that you want to keep your pens laid flat, like that, horizontally, to make sure the ink is all stored and it's not going to one side. Because remember, these are dual-tipped pens. So, you've got that tip either side, so you want to make sure that the ink is being evenly distributed to both sides of the pen. By laying them flat, you're going to be able to do that. This is the clear tray that we've got for you, £4.79. Remember, at 20% savings, £6.79. Alternatively, you may want to go for the black set option. Now, we've got this great option again with 6 trays for a brilliant price. Now, remember, £15.99, $19.96. Exact same as the clear ones, however, they're black, and you're getting 6 in this pack here for you, 20% off. They do have different options as well when it comes to how you want to put them in. You may want to stack them straight in, like so. And it's been designed to fit in that way with the design it's done there. You can see everything's been designed with little grooves to work alongside each other. You may wish as well just to stack them a little bit further back from each other. It allows you if you want to give that tiered effect. So what we mean by that is that you've got that easier access. So if you look from it from the side there, you can see that overhang and you can see how easy it will be. So if you've got a few of these stacked up in that wonderful tier way, it's going to allow you to do that and give you quick access. Also, you've also got the option of stacking them side by side. So if space is not an issue for you, or maybe you haven't got the height, and maybe you need to put them next door to each other, like so, then you'll be able to do that, and they're going to stack nice and securely to each other, meaning they're never going to go anywhere. That's with the black. You're getting 6 of that. So however you want to stack yours, it's completely up to you, and that great price for you. That is perfect for your pen storage. Now remember as well, you've also got storage for your ink pads. Now, myself and Dave Robinson did a huge 2-hour masterclass yesterday all about storage, and storage is essential with your crafting items. You want to look after those for you, including your ink pads. Again, you want to make sure the ink pads are laid flat. You don't want them at either side because you don't want the ink running to it. We've got again here with a wonderful ink pack storage. You're getting 6 trays, meaning you can hold 18 inks. Again, all designed to interlock together. Now, someone did ask the question yesterday, do your ink trays and do your pen trays interlock each other? The simple answer is no. They're designed to work by themselves. However, again, you've got that freedom with your ink pads to stack them again. Let me just show you quickly. I'll take another one out of here for you. Again, you've got that option to stack them nice and straight, if you so wish. Again, or you've got the option to stack them in a tiered formation as well. Like that. That's it. That's it. There you are, you see that little, nice and slanty there for you. Again, or you can do it so it's stacked like so they're straight on. Alternatively, you have got that option as well to stack them side by side. And as well, the design has been done. You can see it just there, how it's been designed with that little groove so your thumb can pull your inks straight out. No rushing on that one. £13.59, $19.96. Remember, you get that 25% saving, and you've also got your Club Inspire option as well at £10.87, $15.97 if you are platinum. You've also, as well, maybe you are a person who is on the go with your pens. I'm just moving my cups out of the way. I hide everything behind the stuff so you never see it, my cups and everything. Maybe you've bought the Spectrum Noir pens because you are someone studying at university. Maybe you are someone who is studying with all on the way and you want to keep your pens mobile. You want to make sure you've got them. You've got a perfect option here. Again, with design storage, especially for our Spectrum Noir markers. This is designed for our classics and for our illustrators and, if you so wish, for the aqua pens as well. It's designed, it's got that strong hook and loop at the front, and when you put it down vertically, you can see it there with the pens inside. They're all there for you. So easy access in a very kind of binder folder kind of way. So you can move your pens nice and quickly for you. There's room in there for 72 pens, meaning you can store them flat wherever you get to at £23.99, $31.96. A great little Christmas gift. And as well, remember, there are a few little pockets on the back of this as well. Should you wish to store maybe some inks, maybe you want to store some snacks, I don't know. That is your 72 marker case option as well. $23.99, $31.96, that huge saving as well. Right, enough about storage. Let's do these wonderful products in use. Craig, sorry. It's because we've got a male demonstrator, and I got called Joe all the time yesterday. Andrew, what are you going to be demonstrating for us? He's not happy, I'm sorry. What were you going to demonstrate first for us?
Well, Dave, I'm going to be using George doesn't know I mean it. Anyway, I don't mean it, George. Anyway, so I'm going to be using the You're So Sweet stamp, and just got some watercolour card, and just using our stamping platform because I do like to use it because it gives you that precision, and as we've got a nice little line and a lovely grid, I want to make sure that it all lines up, that it looks straight, because you don't really want a wonky teapot because it will just pour the tea out before you drink it. So I'm just going to mount that onto the board. And as I'm going to be using our Aqua dual tip marker pens, I will be needing our waterproof ink. And for this one, I'm going to be using Pebble. So that's going to give us a very soft kind of pencil colour if I was just doing it in colour, like a proper drawing. So just going to pop all the ink onto our image. Yep. And just pop that down. And bit of pressure, and that should all stick.
Perfect.
And it has. If I'd missed a bit, not to worry, I could just go back in, and because it's on our platform, just to kind of like pop a little bit in and restamp it, and to get the perfect image.
Yep.
So I just take all this away, so you don't need that for the moment. So, I'm going to be using our Royal Lanical paintbrushes, which we do have in the kit, and with the mixing thing. And as you can see, I did use this. This is about kind of like nearly a week old, and as you can see, all the pens are all dried up, but not to worry because it's water-based. When I do add a bit of water to our paintbrush, and as you can see, it all automatically reactivates the ink, and you can pretty much go ahead and start painting. So I'm going to just colour in each section, parts of the stamp, so you can get an idea of where I'm going with this. So it's going to be kind of like what I would call a traditional type painting technique. And so the cake, I use, the colour I've got on my brush at the moment is using yellow from the primary and the colour fawn from the nature. So just add a bit of water just to perfect. And then what you just to do is just to highlight it. And as you can see, even though this paint, the ink is just a few days old, so I can just go over it. And then the more water you use, the lighter it comes, because you're diluting the ink. And the less water you use is where you can kind of like get darker tones, where shadows, etc. So I'm just going to bring in the fawn. So I'm using the brush edge, and I'm just doing a little bit because I want to darken part of my cake, just to give it kind of a perfect 3D textured look. So that's good. And it's good to have a bit of spare watercolor card to hand. So sometimes you want to make sure that your color is that's perfect before you actually go into the final design, and then you can just bring that round, and then just a bit more water just to bring that out, and then you kind of that whole, there we go. Oh, perfect.
I love how simple it is.
It is, and it's kind. I think watercolor is. You get the effects are really instant, and it's just really nice. So that's part of the cake, and then obviously for the actual. Well, this is a Victoria sponge, so it's going to be strawberry. I'm not sure it's either strawberry or raspberry, but I'm sure the people out there will know that which is best for a Victoria sponge, strawberry or strawberry. There we go.
Always strawberry.
So I'm going to be using the Scarlet aqua marker pen just to colour it, and and as you can see, it comes also with the brush, and also the fine detail. So which is perfect for this, because I've got some the jam. So you just like you can use it like a normal pen, just to fill in all those ultra fine details. So which I'm doing, and then we've got some lovely strawberries. So I'll just quickly colour in the strawberry, so you get an idea of where I'm going with this. And just going to use another colour, which is the sea green, and the fine tip end, just to give a bit of colour to the strawberry stalks there. So you can see the ultra small, very small detail, and the nib is ultra fine to get into those smaller parts. So I'm just going to paint in some detail on the cups. You can use them plain, use them any colour you want, but at home I do have Cornish ware cups, and so with the blue and white stripes. So I'm just going to give it a detail. So in my palette, I've got mixing palette. I know that is navy. So just going to reactivate that with a bit of water, as you can see.
Sarah Kay on YouTube's gone, George and Andrew, are the colours in the tricolour pens the same as the aqua marker range?
Yes, they are. Yes, because Yes, they are. I do know that because when I was playing a play,
Yeah.
and I do have them over and goes, oh yes, they do. Yes, because obviously the marker pen, the dual tip ones have got the single colour, and obviously our tri-blend you have the 3 separate colours. So
Absolutely.
they all they all complement each other. So the aqua tri markers, they complement. They're 3 complementary colours from the sets, the single sets, and they're perfect for blending, which I've got a technique which we're doing a little later on, so you'll be able to see that.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
Just going to quickly dilute that a little bit more, because I find it's easier to... bloom, there we go, lovely. So just going to create colour in the cup.
Kirsty on YouTube, my niece has found the joys of Spectrum Noir. She loved my tri-blends and classic markers. She wants some of her own. I can't imagine what she would do if I showed her my aqua markers.
Ooh, I think she'd want to have them.
I think she would as well.
So there you go. And also, ideal for if it's a birthday soon.
Yeah,
for absolutely. A birthday.
Yeah, great price.
Great presents, and then you can always buy more than one, and you can pretty much keep a set for yourself.
Yeah, you can be the cool aunt.
Then she won't be able to use yours.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So just as you can see, just by doing colouring, painting bits of our navy, just to create a different look on your cups, and then also get a bit of shadow. There we go.
Great stuff. Loads of love coming today. Remember, if you want to get involved in the show, got any questions, just comment below on YouTube and Facebook, and we'll answer or ask those questions for you. If you want to try anything out, if you want to, maybe you want to go get something. I don't know if he's going to do that. Will it be for me? Yes, is always the answer. However, if you want to double check, get in touch, and we'll be able to help you out on that one.
So, and also, George, the colour navy is very good for shadows. So once you dilute it down, which I've done here, with lots of water, it comes like a soft grey.
Yeah.
So as you can see, as I go into start colouring the teapot, so you can just kind of like create shadows. And also our stamps, they are really good because they have the actual detailed line drawing marks where the darker would be, and obviously a teapot's around, so you pretty much need to kind of like do a bit of a curve there, just for that shadow, and then you would have a shadow on the teapot.
Perfect.
Spout.
Love this.
And then if it is a little bit too light, you can always go back in and add a bit more of the blue, just to give a bit more definition.
Absolutely. Crafting Stacey on YouTube, what the perfect show. I'm looking at getting the aqua markers. Do people find them easier than tri-blends? I know people in the comments will go, giving your opinions, but I'll ask Andrew. Andrew, do you find the aqua markers easier than the tri-blends, or is it different? Does it depend on what you're wanting to achieve from your pens?
I think it's what you're achieving. So are they talking about the actual alcohol pens?
I presume so, as the tri-blend pens, yeah.
Yeah, you can get you do get different looks. Whereas with the alcohol, the tri-blend, it's just a single colour.
Yeah.
So you're just limited to just doing one object. Whereas the tri-blends, the 3 colours in the in the aqua pens, you get 3 different colours. So you kind of like can blend, very good for blending, and very good for other things.
But like the shading as well, like you've done there, with that one colour that you've done, a bit of dilution on it, and you've got that grey colour. So they've got a bit of a wider, even though they are one colour, you've got actually the less water or the more water you add, you're going to get different shades.
Yes, so that's what watercolouring is all about. So the more ink paint you add, the darker the tones, and then you can get those washes, which I'll be using some techniques doing washes. Get that graduation.
Absolutely. Like you said, Andrew, I think it's completely up to you what you want to achieve. They are, the thing with the aqua pens is that they give you the basics. I think the basics to start watercolouring. Instead of investing in a lot of watercolour paints and actually working for you, you've got the option, like you've seen there with Andrew colouring directly on the jams and the strawberries. You've got that option, but again, using very, very little in your palette there, you can get the different shades of colour. With the alcohol markers, of course, like Andrew said there, you've got that solid colour, you're going to get that adhesion straight away to your paper. If you're using the stamping cards, you're going to get that absorption straight away. And if you're using the tri-blends, you get the different shades as well. There are little bits of blending. So they've got the, not pros and cons, but they've all got their strengths that each pen's got. Scrap Paper says, I love that stamp. Will it work on a 5x7 card? I think that will work definitely on a 5x7 card.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it would, yes. Yes, so I'm just going to quickly do, using the Orchid aqua pen, just to add a bit of colour, and also with watercolours you don't have to colour it all in, and it's quite nice just to leave on the outside, just bits like that, and just save time. Here is one I did finish earlier. So as you can see, using all the aqua marker pens, the jewel tips and the fine liners there to create a nice little card there. And also we get a nice little stamp which I used on watercolour cards using the Orchid, and I think it's the Fuchsia Pink, the Fuchsia Quick Dry Ink for a nice little stencilment, and there's just a quick card using our stamp and also our dual tip aqua marker.
Love that. That is absolutely stunning. Sarah on YouTube's gone, Andrew's card is making me want cake. Oh, there's always time for cake. Absolutely. Made possible with our aqua water-based marker, the 36 pen collection. It's a great collection and a great introduction to colouring for you today. Remember as well, we've got this brand new kit here for you, this brand new bundle that we've put together for you on that water-based pen selection. 21 different pens within this at £44.22, $59.10. Remember, you're getting 12 aqua pens in there. You're also getting the tricolours. You're also getting the sparkles of the primary colours, and you're also getting 3 clear overlay sparkle pens as well. Remember, that is a huge saving of 25% of that. You've also got the option of your Club Inspire. £35.38, $47.28 for you today. A great collection and a great introduction into colouring and into water-based pens as well. Another great collection for you today, the Aqua Water-based 36 pen collection. So remember, you're going to get, in this bundle for you today, you're going to get 3 sets of pens. You're going to get one of the sets of pens from that starter kit as well. You're going to get here the wonderful collection here with the primary colours, the reds, the pinks, the yellows. You're also going to get the natural collection as well. There is the nature collection. And you're also going to get here as well the floral collection. A brilliant little collection. Let me show you what you're actually getting with the colour shades individually. Starting off here, first of all, with your natures, the watercolours that you can see. Now these, when we talked about earlier, when Andrew was saying about the shades, there you can see the more water you add, the lighter that shade is going to become. And you can see it there for you on the nature collection for you. Also on the florals, again, the different colours that you can create with a little bit of water, and you're going to get so much from these different pens. And here with the primaries, I mean, what a perfect introduction into the colours that you're going to get, the pinks, the red violets, and there's nothing stopping you mixing those as well. Red and green, red and yellow are going to make orange, blue and yellow are going to make green. You're going to be able to mix those colours as well should you need them. But you're going to get the full collection of colours in the family, £55.17, $71.88. We've also got options of tricolours as well. Now, like we said, in that starter kit, you are going to get the colour basics, which is this set of palettes here that you can see here. Remember, like Andrew said, yes, it does say 3 pens, but actually what you're getting is 9 different colours. You're getting 3 families of colours. You're getting the warm primaries, you're getting the cool primaries, and you're getting the complementaries. Here, you can see across the bottom, these are what they're like when they are by themselves. That is 3 pens. However, when you get them out, you can see there, this is what we mean. You're going to get the flame red, the sunflower, and the marine. When you start blending those together, wow, what the effects you're going to get. They're the colour basics. You're also going to get the essential neutrals. Again, what a great collection of colours these are. And I mean, you look at that and you think, well, I don't think those... I didn't think these colours would mix together, but there you are with the earthy neutrals, the rich neutrals, and the grey neutrals. Think of these as one pen, However, the 3 colours inside them. And the final one wrapping up this collection, in fact, the next 2 wrapping up this collection for you, the Floral Meadow, you've got the Fresh Verdant, the Warm Fiery, and the Bright Florals. Great for those springtime cards. Perfect to add a little bit of zest and colour into whatever you may be using these for. And wrapping up this collection, again, what a great collection, great outdoors. The rich florals here, I mean, imagine doing some of your flowers on your stamps that you will have in these brilliant colours. You're going to be able to create a great shade of pinks, and they're going to look so natural and realistic. All possible with the tricolour markers on the water base. Very similar to our tricolours that we have within our alcohol markers. Again, the same principle within the watercolours, the tricolour marker collection. 12 different markers, however, you get 12, 24, 12, 24, 24, 48 different pens, there we are, doing maths. 48 different colours for you. £29.87, $44.85. Remember as well, you're going to get your Club Inspired discount on top of that as well at £23.90, $35.88. Or if it's your first time watching, remember, you'll get 20% off your first order and 250 bonus points in Club Inspired. Loads of you getting in touch today. Sensational Sky, I'm not doing very well with my aqua pens. I mean, Andrew, with aqua pens, it's just about having a little practice with them, isn't it? And you'll get there eventually, of course.
Absolutely, George. So it's kind of like, just get them out and get some water, get some watercolour card, get your paintbrush, and just go for it. It's just easy as that, really. And, you know, I make mistakes. I do things I think, you go, oh, that's going to work, yeah, but it's, for some reason, no, doesn't that work? But that's what, you know, using them is all about, and that's what crafting is all about, just to have a go and see what works for you. There's no really right or wrong reason. So in my next demo, I'll be using the Tri-Blend aqua markers to create a kind of a wash to show you how they kind of like all work together to blend into each other.
Perfect. So, let's have a look at it. Yeah,
let's
get straight into it.
Okay, so I've just got just obviously watercolour card, and I'm going to be using our Warm Fiery pen, which is from the Floral Meadow, Floral Meadow box. So you get 3 different families. You've got the Bright Floral, Warm Fiery, and Fresh Verdant, and I'm using to create a vivid sunset. So with these, you can use them straight onto the card, which will give you a really good intense colour. So I'm going to start using the sunset, or like what I prefer to do is just to use your glass mat, or we do have the craft mat on the show, so you can use that as well, which is really good for creating backgrounds, etc. So I'm going to start off with the gold colour, so excuse the little squeaky noises there. And I'm going to be using the bigger brush, and mine's a little bit battered. This is just over 10 years old, so it's very loved. And it's got bits of, as you can see, bits of acrylic paint on there, which I've used. So there
I know, for 10 years, it does look brand new.
Well, I do. Thank you very much for that, George, but I do have one of these where I've left it in the water for quite a long time, and they do actually bend, so please do not leave these paintbrushes in water, because when they can actually curl and ruin the brushes. Right. So once you've used them, take them out of the water, dry them, and then you'll be able to have longevity with your pens.
Absolutely.
So
Christine Banks, it's her first, loads of first-time viewers today. Loads of first-time viewers. That's great to have you. Sensational Sky asking about her watercolour question again. Does it have to be watercolour card, Andrew, to use watercolour pens?
Yes, it does. Watercolour card is made for the sole use of using watercolour watercolour paints. So you won't get the same effects with, and also helps the colours, and also blending in is perfect because it's very porous, fibrous to get that. So you've got the sunset there, and then going in with the crimson at the other end. So I'm just going to pop that on the paint because it's darker. Yeah. Sorry, squeaky mice. So again, just going to add that, and all along.
Look at that.
There you go. And the more you use, the more ink you use, the more intense the colour will become.
Yeah.
And as the more water you use, and as you blend it out towards there, it comes fader, as you can see. But as these are 3 colours, so we've got a middle colour which is the sunset, which sits perfectly in between the gold and the crimson.
Yeah.
So another bit of a squeak. And once you add a bit of water, dilute that, you can, as you can see, it's kind of a mid-tone, and it will blend into that, so you do get that effect of a sunset. So the more water you use to blend these into each other, and you get that nice little light orange, because red and yellow, and as you can see.
Wow.
And then if I add a bit more of the crimson, it builds up the colour just to a sunset, and as you can see, there we go. So, and then if you want to leave that to dry naturally, or you can use your your heat gun. An air gun is something completely different. And once that is dry, you can use your silhouette stamps to create an amazing project.
Perfect. Another great idea there with the watercolour cards, and so simple and so easy to achieve. You mentioned making your backgrounds for your cards, for your scrapbooking. What a great addition that's going to be. Some great tools for you as well today to help you get the best out of your watercolours and the best out of your colouring. Let's start off with the stamping platform. Now, you see our experts use this time and time again. It is a great collection and a great price. The stamping mat is that wonderful rubber kind of cushioned effect. £15.90, $19.90. You're getting the 6x6 stamping platform as well, which you've seen our wonderful Andrew use already today. You're going to be able to put your stamps on there, revisit time and time again, making sure you're hitting the same place every single time. Clean, crisp stamping. £21.72 on your Club Inspire, $15.92. Also great deals on your blending tools as well at the moment. If you're wanting to use your inking, you're going to need some great daubers. You're starting off here with a square blending tool. You're getting in there the handle, and you're also getting 2 of the blending refills. You're also going to get in with this bundle additional 10 refills as well. Perfect for your family of colours. If you're buying the 12 sets of aqua markers, you've got 12 daubers. Perfect. You're also going to get the craft mat as well. Again, nice and great and nice and useful. Lay it down. You're going to be able to make sure you're protecting your desk wherever you're working. £15, $20. I think you're getting the mat there for free. Club Inspire price, £12, $16 for you today. You've seen Andrew using it all day as well. The mixing palette, again, a great little collection. You're getting the 3 brushes here that you see here. Different sizes, size 3, size 6 and size 8. There you can see the different sizes in the brushes, going from smallest in this here to your middle, and to your largest brush there as well. You're also going to get a wonderful mixing palette as well. Not £8.95, $18.81. And remember, saving yourself at 10% plus your Club Inspire discount, £7, $16, $15.05. Sensational Sky has just gone. Thanks, that could be where I'm going wrong. I'm not using watercolour card. Well, Sensational Sky, great deal for you on the watercolour card at the moment. Again, 3-pack, 45 sheets here in total, £9.50, $13.50. You're saving yourself 35%. Basically, you're paying for 2, you're getting 1 absolutely free. 3, pay for these 2, and you're getting the last one absolutely free. Your Club Inspire price also on that, £7.16, $10.80. Alternatively, you've got the premium watercolour pad at £9.12, £9.99, $14.95. At 300 GSM, 20 sheets within there as well. Remember, this is that premium watercolour card, which is going to be perfect if you're using your watercolour inks on there. A great collection and a great price. Remember, we've got more demos coming the way, so make sure you don't. Anyway, don't forget, we've got more shows as well throughout the day here at 3 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast time, 7 a.m. Pacific time. Debbie Robinson's going to be here. We've got a masterclass all about mixed media, so make sure you join us for that. In the meantime, loads of you checking out your basket. We'll see you back here very, very shortly.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up. I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Yes, welcome back to Colour Me Happy here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Aiken. 45 minutes left on this fantastic show on a Sunday. Loads of great deals about colour medium for you today. We're all looking about the watercolours and the aqua pens that we've got for you, including our Sparkle Glitter Brush Pen 15 pen collection. Always essential, always worth having, because what you are getting with the essential glitter brush pens is unreal. There's so much love for them and they are a great addition onto your cards every single time. So many people love the sparkle pens and I mean, what a great little collection this is for you today. So you're going to be getting in here, you're going to be getting the overlay pens, which are perfect. These are your clear ones, which you are going to love. These are perfect. You've also going to be getting here your glitter brush pens with a tint and tone. Again, with 3 different colours, the Crystal Clear, Starry Sky, Onyx Black as well. You're also getting the Earthy Naturals as well, the Holly Leaf, Smoked Quartz, Harvest Moon, and you're also going to get the primaries as well there for you, along with the Aquamarina, Pink Garnet and Firefly. Producer Georgina, I'm sure that should say 12 pen collection, not 15 pen collection. Do you get 2? Oh, we've got 2 pens. Oh, well, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. The Essential Brights and also the Vintage, I've looked at the wrong thing on my card, and the Antique Vintage. I was looking at the wrong number on my card. Ignore me, I don't know what I'm talking about. You're saving yourself over 20%, which means you're getting one set absolutely free. $39.99, $51.99. Remember that great price for you as well. You're getting one of the sets absolutely free. Andrew, these are a great pen, which are going to add so much colour and zest into your cards.
Absolutely, George. And because they're sparkle pens, they've got a very ultrafine glitter. So kind of like even when you use them straight away from the pen, you still start to get that sparkle glittery effect, and when it dries it's just amazing. They're really great to work with. So I'm going to be using the Essential Brights. So in the Essential Brights you get the Firefly, Aquamarine and also Pink Garnet, and I'm going to be using kind of create a background with them, George. So I do like making backgrounds, and might be going out a little bit out there using a bit of silver foil, which I've just crinkled up, and I'm going to be just kind of put anywhere. So whatever takes your fancy. So I'm going to start with the Firefly, which is a nice bright yellowy. So you can just squeeze them and drop it all around, or you can just paint onto it. There we go.
We've never seen this before. This is very exciting.
Yellow, and then I'm just going to go in with the Aquamarine, which is a nice blue. So I will be spritzing on these in a minute. So a few drops there. It's a nice bright thing. Get into that yellow. There we go. And then and also obviously said you can actually colour on, so you're going to get a different effect. So just going to also go into our Pink Garnet. When you do first use them, when you want to use them, give them a little shake. They've got ball bearings in there just to awake the ultrafine glitter. So if you haven't used it, it will kind of sink to the bottom of the barrel. But just give them a quick, just to reactivate it and dispense all that amazing fine glitter all around the pen. And you do get a little push it, so you can just bring all that brightness in. There we go.
Love it.
There we go. You can mix it up if you want to. There we go. So I'm just going to just go back in with a bit more of the Firefly. Perfect, because I want to get a really good effect. I'm just going to do a bit more blue of the Aquamarine. Everything. We'll just get. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. Again, really. Even I'm getting excited, George.
I know. A lot of people are excited for this tinfoil.
There we go. And now I've got our spritzer bottles, which are really good, just to kind of awaken. And when you add the water, it's going to move all of this. So make sure I'm actually directing it down, because I have actually sprayed my face with water when I was doing a practice run. So here we go. And then I think, and also it's got water on, so we can move it all around.
Oh, wow.
Get some nice colours there going. And I'm getting excited now, George. Right, okie dokie. So here we go. So so just going to massage that.
So that's watercolour card that you're using there.
Yeah, using the watercolour card. It's got which is the only thing to use when using any of our water inks. There we go. So I think I've done enough. And then let's have a bit. So it's like with any background, you just no idea what effect you're going to get. Let's have a go. Oh, okay. There we go. We've got that. Okay, I had a different effect. That's fine. So what I'll do is I've got another piece of cards here. So we will do, and I'll show you the one that I did earlier. So we'll just add a bit more water on, and actually I'm going to apply a little bit more pressure, because I was being very delicate, delicate fingers there, George. So we're just going to. There we go. Here we go. I think we're going to go for it this time. Because there's still going to be loads of ink on that silver fort. You can get loads of impressions, and it's going to be different every time. So here we go. I think that's enough. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm really excited now, George.
Okay.
I'm really excited. Here we go. Oh, there we go.
Wow. Look how
So there you
good
go. So
that
as you can
is.
see, we've got our pink garnet, and also you've got the starts of greens.
Yeah.
You've got greens coming through because of all the blue and green colours in there. But I'll just bring in the one I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Just practice. So as you can see, once it's all dried,
Nice.
depending on how much pressure you put onto the foil, you do get the creases, the crackled effect. So every single one is going to be different. So I think actually I've got another spare one. So I'll just do another quick one. And then I think we'll just do it like that. So I think we'll get another different effect. So these are really great. Once these are all dried, you know, that sparkle, as you can see here, I think you can see it through, it's going to come through, and it's like really great, great effect for a background.
Yeah.
So you can put any of your other, whatever stamps you've got on in your stash to create whatever effect you want. And then here's another one. There we go, and that's a really nice one. So you've got a nice effect there.
Everyone's going to be different, isn't it? That's
Exactly,
the main thing.
and so just get your sparkle pens out and have a try, and see what you can create.
I love that. Loads of people go, I'm going to have to try that. Remember, it's inexpensive as well. Try that with your tinfoil aluminium or aluminium foil that you may have got, possible with their sparkle pens. A great collection and a great deal. We've also as well got for you today ink pads as well. We were talking about this earlier, the water reactive ink pads. Again, so much love for the water reactive dyes, because if you've seen them used before, you'll see why they are so good. Starting off here, first of all, with Spar Blue. Here it is for you today, a Spar Blue ink for you. You've also got Smoke Plume, Smoked Emerald, Green Topaz, Fiery Jade, Frosty Jade. She's frosty. I know a couple of Fiery Jades, that's why. Pine Tree, Grasshopper, Spring Meadow, Friar Brown, and then wrapping up this collection, you've also got the Jet Black as well. Guys, at that price, you're getting 20% off. You're basically getting two of the ink pads absolutely free. $38.99, $54.99. Smaller bundles available on the website. But the best price is that one you see on the screen. You're getting two of the ink pads absolutely free at £38.99. $54.99. You're going to need somewhere to store that, so let me remind you of our great collection with the ink pad storage. You'll get in here 6 trays, meaning you can hold 18 different inks. They're all going to interlock for you, which means you'll be able to stack them in any formation you wish. You've also got this great design underneath there with that wonderful little thumb grab, which means you'll be able to pull them straight off there. Remember, you're getting 6 trays, which means they've got different ways of formation in storing them. So, if I show you very, very quickly with these ones, you can store them in any way that you wish. You may want to stack them in a tiered, straight on formation, so they are flush at the back, like so. So you can see they're nice and flush at the back. Alternatively, you may want to put them in a tiered formation, like so. So you've got a bit of overhang there at the back as well. The option is completely up to you. You've also got the option, should you so wish, of going next to each other like so. There's nothing stopping you having trays stacked, dual stacked like so, and then one there. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to do for these. 6 trays there for you at £13.59, $19.96, saving yourself 25%, £10.87, $15.97 on your Club Inspire. We've got so much more to get in the last few moments of the show. Craig, again, I keep doing it, sorry, it's kind of look up and see a male figure over there, and it's just, reaction. I'm so sorry. A lot of love for Andrew and Loving the Rainbow on that one. Mary Beth, I've never done this using foil, but I'm going to have to after watching Andrew, I'm going to have to do it. So, Andrew, what are we going to do next?
Well, Alan, I'm going to be using the water reactive ink pads to create a background and do some a form of faux bleaching effect. So I'm using our obviously, because I'm going to be using I'm using watercolor card. You can also, when you do use our water reactive ink pads, you can obviously get a it'll be a more of a smoother finish on smoother cardstock, like our stamping card and our Nina Cherry card. But whereas watercolour card is very textured, you're going to get a different effect, but they will blend. So I'm going to be using, first of all, I'm going to be using the green, not the green, the grass, it is green, it's a grasshopper first, and I'm just going to load up my thing and just quickly go into this, and I'm just going to pop this anywhere on my stamp, and I'm just going to be using the mermaid stamps. I'm creating an underwater, under the sea scene, so background, so anywhere, and then just going to go into using my green topaz just to get a darker sea green card. Oh, and I've actually taped down my card. There we go. Hopefully you can see. So just going to go into our, that's grass. Oh, I think I've picked up the wrong one. Here we go. There we go. I was talking. There we go. I can't do two things at once. There we go. So going in with the green topaz where I haven't with, and I can blend in with the grasshopper, and as you can see, it gives a great effect when they do meet each other, and you get that two-tone, and it's just a seamless effect, which is perfect. So you can build it up as much as you want. I also want to get a bit darker in some places, and it doesn't really matter where you want to. You can do from top to bottom and have the two colours meet in the middle, but I'm just being a little bit haphazard, and just because I wanted to. I wanted to, George, yes.
You do it, mate.
So I'm just going to finish off and just do a little bit of the, that's perfect, yes. There we go. Just going over, just to create a, there we go. So I'll just pop these back on, and then just going to get, so as this is a kind of like an underwater, under the sea scene,
yeah.
Although these, I'm going to turn these into bubbles.
Right. Wow, look at that. Isn't that incredible? Love that. Great idea. This is going to look great.
So just got our thin size number 3 paintbrush, which is on the show. So I'm just going to get into the sea, into the water. And then just to create the bubble effects, because bubbles have highlights, so all you just need is to do a slight curve on the part of the edge of the bubble.
Yeah.
Then with some tissue, you just dab it on, and then you get that light bubble.
Wow.
Looks like bubbles, so I'll just do a few more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to get that effect.
So therapeutic to watch this.
Yeah, you can't. When you do start to do the colouring in, George, I kind of like forget where I am, the time. You think a couple of hours, like half an hour's gone, but in reality, you know, the whole day's gone, and you can just pretty much immerse yourself into the world of colouring.
Perfect. I love this. Love it.
There you go. So you don't have to do all of them. I'm just going to do any random bubble effects there. And yep, so there we go. What I did forget to do is to actually do the actual background, as you can see here. I did, I forgot to ink up the watercolour card first.
Yeah.
Then put the stamp on, the stencil on first, and then create, as you can see, the darker green. So I've got a white background.
Well, that still work, wouldn't it?
It still works, but there you go. I did forget that. So I just stamped the mermaid on and backed with some green cards. So that's pretty much the technique, just to do some blending on the watercolour card. Actually, do you have time to do a quick blend of the backgrounds?
Yeah, let's do it.
So just do it how it was intended. There you go. So I'll just on the back and go back in with the topaz. No, well, they're my pads anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much. It will fade, so you don't need to. Actually, that's okay. So what I was going to do, first of all, I should have done the backgrounds, coloured the watercolour card in first, using the pads. And I'm just going to go in with this, just to... I'm doing this really quickly, but they do blend in, as you can see, like that. And then, actually, I'm going in. As you can see, as this watercolour card is textured, you can see all the white textures coming through, because whereas best to use is smooth card, but it gives them a really nice textured. They do kind of like a softer, fuzzy look for when you do go in under the sea, etc. So that's it. So I'm going to pop that back on, and then just do a little bit more of the grasshopper. But you don't have to use the greens. You can use blues. We've got some amazing shades of blue in the water reactive pads to give that more of a. Have got lagoon and ocean blue. So we've got amazing. So I think what it goes. And I'll just pop this back on, and then go back in with the darker. I've got my green topaz, which I should have used in the first place.
Yeah.
And then if you go in, then this is, you'll be able to see the darker.
Perfect.
For the stencil, for the polka dots to turn into bubbles under the sea.
It's so therapeutic to watch this.
Yeah. So there you go. So not too bad.
Lovely. A lot of people saying, "Wow, this is amazing." Karen saying, "I love that. I like that Bible stencil, bubble stencil. I need to see if I can find it." Producer Georgina might be able to help me on that. The bubble stencil, where's that coming from?
It is the polka dot stencil. It's 7x7, so that's what I've used.
There we are. I hope that helps.
And as you can see, so when you take it off, you've got that the polka dots through.
It is in stock on the website, so it's polka dots.
Perfect.
$8,
And then
look at that.
And then to turn them into bubbles, just as I did previously, just to add a bit of water on the circles, and just get a bit of tissue just to dab away. And because it's all water based, when you do take away the ink, because it's all water based, it's going to lift off the colour. And if you really wanted to kind of like get back down to the white, you can actually go in again and try and get down to the white.
Lovely.
So the more you do it, the whiter the card. And there you go. So that was the finished sample of just stamping the mermaid on with quick dry ink. So the quick dry ink will just, as it says, dry instantly once you've stamped it on.
Perfect. Great collection. A lot of you looking for that stencil. It's the polka dot stencil. If you wanted to add that into your baskets, remember $38.99, $54.95 for the ink pads. But I mean, what a great collection we've got here for you today. If you are starting in the water-based collections, we've got another great collection here for you. Here, so many different deals for you within it. You're getting the 12 aqua basics, you're getting the tricolours, you're also getting the sparkle pens of the basic colours and of the clear overlays. A huge saving of 25%, £44.22, £44.22, $59.10, and your Club Inspire discount on top of that as well. What a great little collection and addition to add into your basket today. You've also, excuse me, got the great collection with the all the pens of the Aqua range for you that we can possibly give you here. You're going to be getting in the collection 36 pens, all with that dual tip. Starting off here, first of all, with the Nature collection. Some great pens. You are getting in here Sunset, Amber, Chestnut, Fawn, Desert, Topaz, Boulder, Marine, Peacock Blue, Kingfisher, Sea Green, Evergreen. You're also getting the Floral collection as well. 12 different colours for you here as well. You're getting Begonia, Rose Pink, Blossom, Marigold, Jasmine, Sunflower, Meadow, Bud Green, Leaf Green, Orchard, Heather and the Wildflower, and you also get that Essential collection as well, which you've been seeing a lot today. The Scarlet, Crimson, Burgundy, Orange, Gold, Yellow, Red, Violet, Magenta, Purple, Navy. You're also getting Teal and Aqua Marina. Remember as well, with a question we asked earlier, do you get any repeats in the colours? You do get some colours, same within the Spectrum Noir family that you'll see within our Aqua pen, within our alcohol markers. However, you also get some colours exclusively perfect just for the Aqua pens. So you get a range of the pens. Don't forget, we've got a website dedicated to Spectrum Noir, spectrumnoir.com. You'll see loads of information and loads of great little deals and techniques all about our wonderful pens that we've got for you on the show in Spectrum Noir, and including our ink pads for you as well. Don't forget, you get a Club Inspired discount on top of that as well. We've also got tricolour markers as well. Our tricolours are famous the world over. However, we've brought them into the Aqua range as well for you. Now, when we talk about tricolours, you'll know that what we mean is the tri-blend pens is that you get the 3 shades of one family of colours. What you're getting within the Tricolour Aqua range is you're getting 3 colours which work together. So we're starting off here with the colour basic. So yes, each set does have 3 pens, but actually what you're getting is 9 different shades. Starting off here with a warm primary, flame red, sunflower, marine. 3 different colours there. You're also getting the cool primary as well, rose red, daffodil and the azure blue, and the complementary amber, alpine green and orchid. You're also going to be getting as well the essentials neutrals. 3 great collections: chestnut, desert, topaz, burgundy, tan, sepia, slate, flint and bark. You've got the 3 collections: earthy neutrals, rich neutrals and the grey neutrals. You're also going to be getting as well the floral meadows, the bright floral, warm fivery, fresh verdant, again made up of 9 different colours: rose pink, jasmine, tulip, gold, crimson and sunset, and the final one, bud green, meadow, verdant green. Again, you heard the bud green. It's again in with other sets of pens, but again, what the tricolours are doing is taking the hard work out for you and putting those families of pens together. Also, the great outdoors, your botanical natural, you're also getting the cool marine, the rich floral, lime, sage, moss, teal, aquamarine, lake blue, purple, hot pink and heather. Great collection of colours, so many different shades for you to work with, and it's all about having fun. A perfect introduction to you with using Aqua pens. You're also getting your Club Inspired discount on top of that at £23.90, $35.80. A great collection. Loads of love today coming for today's show. All about Colour Me Happy, all about our water-based pens and inks. Right, Andrew, what are you going to do for us next now?
Well, George, I'm going to be using the tricolour pens and to create another background technique using salt.
Okay.
So got some sea salt, rock salt, thick salt, the big salts. There we go. But you can actually, when using it, you can actually, if you don't have any, you can have table salt,
right?
Ultra thin, ultra fine.
Yes.
Salt, but you'll just get a little bit of a different effect.
Right.
But, you know, just try it, whatever you've got, whatever salt-wise you've got, try it out. So, again, watercolour card, and I will be using the Great Outdoors, and got the rich floral. So, we've got some lovely purples and pinks and magenta. So, let's just, there's no right or wrong reason. So, you're just going to lay some colour down on the nice old, on your craft mat or the glass mat. I just keep doing this because I just like the squeaky sound. So, ooh. So, just going to just do a wash with just. Let's try that. Oh, lovely. Ooh.
Perfect.
I just love the colours in the range, in all of the range, because they're so vibrant.
Yeah.
And can I say? Juicy?
Yeah, juicy, absolutely.
Juicy, we love juice. There you go. See. And also, as I said, the more water you add, the diluted and the softer the tone becomes. And just going to add in some, you can just pop this anywhere, and they will blend seamlessly in together, which is perfect. And we'll just get some of the purple. And you can just create whatever effects. And if you've got a particular project in mind, you can use whatever colour scheme you want to go for. I just like the colours, George. So I just fancied getting the purples and pinks out, and just to
They're great family colours.
Absolutely. And then, as you can see, they're all just blending seamlessly in. Oh yes, I do. I'm getting excited about this, George.
I know.
I just like, oh my, I just want to say, oh my God, look, this is so amazing.
It
And
is
it's like,
amazing.
Oh wow, I'm really excited.
I know. I've never seen the Salt Technique live as well. I'm
Oh,
very
okay.
excited for
So
that, yeah.
there we go. So we've just got that all done, all lot of coverage, and you know, you do have some ink there. If you want to spritz it, which I'll spritz it in a minute because you don't want to waste your ink. So you can actually do a technique with that on there. So just going to just squish it just a little bit, just to break it down a little bit. There are, because rock salt is can be quite chunky.
Yeah.
So you can, it's probably just a little bit too much, but there we go. So but hey, here we go. So just going to pop it all on, and it has dried a little bit, but not to worry, I can spritz over it. And when it does reactivate and become wet, as you can start to see there, the salt starts to repels the water, the colour ink from the side. So as you can see, it just has started to absorb and also retract. So I've just got my... I keep saying it's not an air gun, it is a heat gun.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was on, it's not on, but that's fine. It's okay.
Is it plugged in? I'm running
Oh,
around.
thanks, George.
I'm running round. I'm like health and I'm like the, what can I say? What am I like?
You are the hand.
Right, let's
helping
try that. Is that working?
It is, thank you. So
Fixed it.
So, yeah, so you can close to you, so it will start to move it because the heat warm. So this is going to take a bit of time, but I won't do it all. And as you can see, it's starting to move in all the different textures. It's another way of kind of like faux bleaching, but I do have another demo where you can flick the water and with tissue paper, so we'll do that in a minute. So it's a really nice, it's kind of a nice mottled effect. And I did put a little bit too much water on, but hey ho. And if you put
Ultra extreme.
on the fast aesthetic, I did.
Oh,
I'm quite excited now, George. There's 2 settings on this heat gun, so we're in business. There we go. And don't worry, all water cards, once you start to dry it, it's going to warp. So it's not yours, it's out of your control, and you're never, ever going to get it flat. You can get it nearly flat, but not as flat as it is. It's just the nature of the card. So nearly finished. Just going to wait for that. There we go. And with this technique, you're always going to get different looks, which is all part of it. You can use your heat gun, or if you want to, which I've done with a previous one, I did leave it to dry overnight.
Right.
But for the thing, just quickly. There we go. So it hadn't dried all of it, but as you can get the idea how it repels. And then here's one I did the other day. So as you can see, mine was more of a watered down, softer look, whereas I've used more ink on this one to give it more of a deeper, vibrant, and as you can see, getting different effects. And that'd be really great for putting your stamp on it, stamp onto it, or great background papers. So, you know, as with everything, the world is your oyster. You know, the only limit is your imagination.
Absolutely, that was straight out of a cheesy book. That was brilliant. Scrap posted on YouTube. Is that the kind of rock salt we put on sidewalks, or salt you use for cooking? So if that's a dumb question, just normal cooking salt.
This is for cooking salt.
Yes.
But I don't know too much about salt you put on for outside.
Yeah.
But it might be a little bit too chunky.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Dare I say, just have a go.
Have a go.
Have a go.
Yeah.
Have a
Absolutely, have a
Have a
go.
go.
What's the worst that can happen? Especially when you have a little practice and try these techniques. Loads of new techniques for you to try today. Also, talking about storage a lot free today because there's so much many deals for you on storage. 20% off a lot of storage on the website at the minute until Monday. It's the ultimate day to get those discounts on storage, and we've got great storage for you on pens and inks. Again, starting off with the ultimate pen storage tray, single clear tray. Again, a lot of love for this because it's perfect for your wonderful aqua pens if you want a bit of colour coordination in your life. Again, it's that great design, that great style that you've seen for as many times before. However, it's all clear. Yes. You can see your pens nice and easily accessible. £4.76, $6.79 for the individual trays, saving yourself 20%. You've also got the option for it in black. Again, the 6 different trays. Now, we talk about universal because they are working alongside your clear one. If you did buy the clear one, you'd be able to use this. Now, as well, in this pack, you're getting 6 different trays, 6 of the trays holding 12 pens in each, which means you've got the option for storage, for stacking them, for whatever you mean. And I'll show you what I mean. You're going to get your box, you can get 6 different trays. How you stack your trays is completely up to you. They're going to work with your clear overlays, with your clear tray as well. They are all universal. You can see the little notches around the edge. You've got different ways of stacking these trays. You can stack them on top of each other. If you look at the back there, you can see how flush that is. You've also got the option of stacking it at a bit of a jaunty angle. Now, what it does mean now is that it's flush at the front. However, it is not flush at the back, which then means when you are pulling your pens off, you are going to be able to get them nice and easily and see that tiered effect. So you can see how it's flush on the front here, but it's now overlapping there, which means you've got that wonderful tiered effect and easy access. You've also got the option with your pens to stack them next door to each other, like so, which means you can have them flat, and if you wanted to you know, it's what's going to work best for you. You've got the different options. You can stack them like that, upwards. You can stack them along your desk. Whatever works best for you, everyone's going to be different. But what you are getting is 6 of these trays, which means you've got so many ways to work them together. And you know what? Once they are stacked, they can be a bit stiff, which is what you need, because there's nothing worse if you've got, when you're paying for storage, if it's a bit loose and a bit flimsy and doesn't feel secure, you're not going to get that with these. £15.99, $19.96, that huge saving of 20%. Remember, until midnight on Monday, you've got loads of options on your storage. That is for the blacks. Again, £12.79, $15.97. You've also got a very similar design for your ink pads as well. Now, again, the ink pads trays and the pen trays aren't going to work together. They're designed to do their own unique thing. However, you're going to get 6 trays in here, which they all hold 3, which means you've got 18 ink pads worth of storage. Again, with those great design features that you've seen already in the pens, let me show you again, just so you can see it for yourselves. You've got it here. You can stack them straight up like so, which means you can keep them flush. However, you see that front edge just there, they are a bit like a shark. However, you have got the option to pull it back a little bit for you, and then you've got that flush edge there on the front, that nice diagonal, but it's a little bit lippy at the back. What's working for you. You've also got the option of stacking them next door to each other. Remember as well, you've also got a great design feature there with those wonderful thumb lips, which means if you've got your inks in there, you can easily get them. No question about it. They're going to pull straight off, nice and easy for you. It's all been thought about for you. 6 trays at £13.59, $19.96. Remember that huge 20% saving, and you've also got your Club Inspire price, £10.87, $15.97 for you as well. Now as well, remember, if you have got someone who is on the move with their pens, you may want to go for the portable store bag. Again, another great collection, holding 72 pens within this, designed especially for Spectrum Noir pens. If you are thinking, oh, can I put my tri-blends in there? No, we have got a tri-blend option. Have a look on the website for the full range. This is looking for 17 marker storage, perfect for your illustrates, classics. You've got in here that ring folder kind of effect where you can lift your pens, you can easily see what they are doing. Remember, with any inks, with any pens, it's important that you keep them stored flat because the ink wants to go evenly distributed to those dual brush tips that you've got on a majority of our pens. You've got dual brush tips. You want that ink evenly distributed. Sometimes that is not possible. The carry case means that you can carry them to your destination. Once you've arrived there, you can put them horizontal, and you're going to be able to get your pens out of there straight away. £23.99, $31.96, saving yourself 20%. Club Inspire Platinum price, £19.19, $25.57. We've got about 10 minutes left. Andrew, what are you going to wrap the show up with us today for?
Well, George, I'm going to be using the tint and overlay sparkle pens. So I'm going to be using the Starry Sky and Winks Black, because I want to create a nice starry night background, and going to be doing some faux bleaching.
Love
so
faux
just going to get a paintbrush. Just going to quickly just moisten the cardstock. Oh, I've got dirty water, but that's absolutely fine. You won't see it because the colours are quite dark. So just getting this a wet on wet technique. So I'm wetting the cardstock, the watercolour card first, and then just going to go in with the Starry Night first. As again, they've got ball bearings. Need to get those define glitter going. So just lay down. Oh, there we go. Nice there. So and then add a bit of water.
Look at that blue cover.
Perfect. Oh, George, very vibrant blue there.
So blue.
There we go. So I'm just going to the edge there. Perfect. Oh, you can see that sparkle already.
Yeah.
And then just going to bring in the Winks Black, and these are going to, as with all the pens in our Aqua range, any water-based pen, they're going to blend in perfectly. So we've got some nice vibrant black, and as you go into the blue, there we go. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, there we go. As you can blend it all in, there you go. And then we'll come from this end, add a bit more water just to get that all moving.
Nice.
There we go. So
Love that.
perfect. And go all the way in just to get that. Oh. Perfect. So how long have we got left for the show?
8.5 minutes.
Oh, 8.5.
And we've got to do a demo of the show as well.
I'm going to have to quickly whiz on this, because I do need to do my faux bleaching technique.
Absolutely, it's a great
so
technique.
I'll be as quick as I can.
Well, let me remind you what's coming up for the rest of the day here on Crafters TV at 3 p.m. in an hour and a half's time. At 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast, 7 a.m. Pacific time. Debbie Robinson's going to be here for a masterclass. All on your mixed media. It's going to be a great show for a masterclass. Join us. And then that's where I leave you for the day, as we have got our HSM preview a little bit later on. Sava and Craig are going to be here in the building, mainly aimed for our American viewers for HSM, getting you ready for that brilliant HSM takeover. We've got the HSM preview. So later on in masterclass, we will be doing demo of the week, and demo of the month we'll do tomorrow, because tomorrow is our brand new schedule started here on Crafters TV. You've loved Wake Up Call, you've loved Craft Chat and Craig, and we're glad to say it's sticking around. However, what we're doing is giving you 3 hours in the morning at 10 a.m. here in the UK, 5 a.m. East Coast time, and 2 a.m. East Pacific time. There it is. That side. It's all there. You know what I mean? It's all there for you guys, which means we have got 3 hours of Wake Up Call and Craft Chat and Craig. I'll be kicking it off with you tomorrow. Very exciting indeed, and I can't wait for that. That is kicking off for you tomorrow, and then our shows in the afternoon are staying those normal times, 2 p.m. till 5, 9 till 12, 6 till 9 a.m, all in the afternoon, and then the evenings again, 6, 1 and 10. We aren't going anywhere. It's just the mornings that change a little bit, and we can't wait for it. It's going to be good. Right, how is that looking over there?
As you can see, it's quickly dried, and as you can see, I'm not sure you can see that intense sparkle in the glitter. So a perfect starry night. Like if you look up in the skies at night.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just going to got my spritzer bottle, and I think this is really nice, ultra fine mist, and it gives I think it gives a really great effect for a starry night.
Yeah.
So just make sure that I'm spritzing it downwards and not anywhere near. So there we go. Oh, and then the bigger drops, it looks like a constellation of stars, and then just get some kitchen towel, and then you can see that when you do take it off, just rub it all down where it's all wet and dry, and as it's all water, it's going to react and soften. And as you can see, we've got a nice starry effect.
That's amazing.
And as I do like the firefly, so I'm just going to pop a little bit on there just to create a bit of colour.
Yeah.
Because stars can be like a golden yellow. So I'm just going to the paintbrush in that, and then just flick it on. And when it does dry, it does. I've got one that I did earlier, just to kind of like anywhere you want, just to flick that firefly sparkle pen anywhere on the thing, just to add a bit of colour. And also it's going to change a bit of colour to the green when it hands into the blue. Just a cosmic night. And here is one that I did yesterday as a practice. So when it all does dry, it sparkles like a proper starry night, George.
Up here in the northeast. Right, we are rapidly running out of time. Let's have a look at what demos you've done today, Andrew, because we're going to get demo of the show going. A few full collections, a couple there. Perfect. So, remind us, what have you made in the show today?
So I've got, using the water reactive pads, do apologise, and then just got the teapot. There you go. And then I've got that one there. And where is the salt?
There it
I've
is.
got my salt, and the foil one is, I'm going to choose, I did a few, so I'm going to choose that one.
Perfect. Well. So we'll go for the green as a number 1. There is number 1. The cake, number 2. The Starry Night, just lift, or you're going to go for the Starry Night, let's go for the Starry Night as number 3. We'll go for the Salt Technique, number 4. And then that wonderful tinfoil effect, number 5. Literally a few minutes on that, guys. It's going to be a great show. Loads of you get in touch about how much you're loving that story background. Sarah Kay, oh wow, Andrew, I love that story background. And Sandra's saying, great show. Sandra's also saying, I've ordered the 21 pen set. Hubby ordered quite a bit from the show for me to do. Well, isn't he a good man? Look at that, he's treating you today. While he's there, well, this is what he's got you. This is what he's got you, hasn't he? He's got you this 21 pen set. A great collection, which is perfect for you to get introduced into your watercolour effects. Remember, you've got the 12 aqua pens in there of the different shades, which are incredible. You're going to get in that collection, it's the primaries, and this is what you're going to get in the aquamarine. They're your 12 colours that you're going to be getting within that 12 pen set. You're also going to get the primary basics within the glitter pens. Again, another great collection, the Essential Brights, which is going to look great for you when you are using those wonderful glitter pens. You're also going to get the tricolours as well of the wonderful colour basics. Again, this wonderful selection of colours for you today. There with your warm primaries, cool primaries and complementaries. And you're also going to get the sparkle overlays as well. Again, a great collection for you. Loads of love for these. Let me remind you, what do you want to look at next, my Georgina? The big packs of 3. All right, my lovely. Let's look at the big packs of 3. Again, the aqua pens that you've absolutely loved. I don't know why I've brought trays in. They're not the aqua. Get rid of the trays. I said I got the right thing. I just got the trays instead. Again, you are getting here for you today 36 different colours within the aqua pen range. You're starting off here first of all with the nature collection. You've also as well got the florals, and then you've also as well, you've also got the primaries as well. When they all blend together, I mean, this is what you're going to be creating, something incredible just like this. You've got the florals just there for you. You've also as well got the primaries. And to wrap it up, you've got the wonderful nature collection there for you. Great claims, £55, $17, $71.88. A great collection that loads of you love and adore every single time. You've also got the tricolour pens as well. Again, very similar to our tri-markers, the tricolours, the tri-blend, should I say, the tricolour markers direct made just for water. Here, again, the 12 pens. Remember, it's 48 pens altogether. You're getting 12 sets of families. Here are 3 of those families, the essential neutrals, with the earthy neutrals, rich neutrals, and grey neutrals. You're also going to be getting the floral meadows, the bright florals, warm fiery, and the fresh verdant. You're also going to be getting the great outdoors, botanic natural, cool marine, and the rich floral. And to wrap it off as well, you can get the warm primary, cool primary, and complementary again. Another great collection, perfect to use. £9.87, $44.85. Club Inspire price £23.99, $35.80. Demo of the show, Andrew, was number 1. Your wonderful green with
Lovely.
ink pads.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Love that. Andrew, thank you so much. Hopefully we will be seeing you again very, very soon. Do you know when you're back with us?
I will be next Wednesday on Craft, Create and Chat,
Yeah.
if I've said that in the right order.
3 C's. We just call it the 3 C's.
3 C's.
That's what I do. Craft Chat, great. Remember, guys, I'm just going to put the pens back there because I don't want to get told off by people when they see how messy I keep my counter. Ta-da! Like I said, we're back here in an hour and a half, myself and Dave Robinson, for that masterclass all about mixed media. Get ahead of the game on the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu, and shop the full range. Don't forget as well, tonight, there's no evening show from me as such. We do have our wonderful HSN takeover with Craig and Sarah. That is going to be here for you this evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you back here in an hour and a half. Make sure you check out your baskets. From me and Andrew, we'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye for now.